Hi, I'm Ophelia Staten, artist and educator, and my absolute passion is art supplies. Today I want to talk to you about LUKAS Aquarell 1862 watercolor paints. These paints have been a favorite of mine for a very long time. They are created in a range of 70 colors, with 48 of those colors being single pigment. I've swatched them out in my sketchbook, as I always do with any of the paints that I have. They come in 24 milliliter tubes or pans. And when you find these paints in store, the palettes usually look like so. And I've swatched out a color chart, as I do because I want to see what they're going to look like on my paper. For my personal palette, and the one that I use every day, I again make the swatches. But because this range of colors is just so beautiful, it's hard for me to settle on just what comes in the palette. So I've added an additional row using half pans with the tubes to be able to add myself some additional colors that have become my favorite from this set. Now I want to show you how I use LUKAS 1862 watercolors in my own studio practice. LUKAS 1862 watercolors are truly a premium paints, both steeped in tradition and improved through research and innovation. The finest classical and modern artist pigments are combined with gum arabic and special glucose derivatives to produce a paint with vivid color intensity as well as luminosity for beautiful coverage. I love using these paints in that they are a beautiful quality paint. They make my abstracts very simple to do. I don't have to worry about muddied colors because a lot of these pigments are single pigment. They perform beautifully even if I'm doing a background in my journal or a finished piece of artwork. I purchased the LUKAS 1862 24 pan watercolor set about 10 years ago. I found that there were colors that I use most often, and so I always keep the tubes on hand to refill those. And then I found the more that I used these paints, there were other colors in the range that I wanted to add to my personal set. This set is perfect in that it allows me to get out of my studio and be on the go, either in coffee shops or urban sketching with my friends. It's a sturdy palette. It's an incredible paint, high quality, easy to use, travel friendly. I love that they are professional quality paint, but they're also an economical price. There's just such a vivid range of color in the LUKAS watercolor paints that I'm certain to find anything that I need to create my next piece of art. These paint sets come in sets of 12, 24, and 48, as well as a beautiful range of special edition sets. The exclusive blend of wetting agents in LUKAS 1862 watercolors allows them to be easily re-wet once they're dry, which improves color lifting capabilities so that you can easily eliminate the need to scrub at your pans to save the life of your expensive brushes. All of the classical and modern pigments used in LUKAS 1862 watercolors conform to the highest possible light fastness rating. So I think I'm going to crop this, frame it, sign it, and call it done. With a beautiful range of colors, I appreciate using LUKAS 1862 watercolors in my artwork because of the clean mixes that I can get. I love that straight out of the pan, right onto my paper, the colors are true and they're going to dry true. And I know that you'll enjoy using these in your studio practice as well.